It's the Real and Sister Browns fan here. About to do a real quick video, pregame, interlude. We in week 10 versus the New England Patriots. Obviously, Bill Belichick, old coach of Cleveland Browns, one of the better coaches that we had in a long time. Hence, now we got Kevin Stefanski, which is kind of funny because I feel like, in a way, they kind of coach the same way. I mean, as far as like just with their scheme, I mean, their defense look a little bit stronger than ours. I mean, I'm gonna just go ahead and just say everything. They defense, as far as like from the past, they playing good football right now. Their defense look very strong. They do the most to try to create turnovers, try to get you to beat yourself, try to rock you off your game, what you do best. They already know. As far as our team, I know that's what Baker has said. So they already know what they're going to try to expect from them. Um, Offensively, I mean, number 25 is nice, super nice as far as just getting the first down. And this offensive line is, I mean, top notch. Number 71, I think, on the right side, and then there's somebody else on the left side, the tackle side. Those tackles are like top tier for real, just as far as like I see. I know they haven't been playing really well football, like their record don't show how good that they playing right now, but that offensive line is gonna be a battle in the trenches. For us to win this game, we're gonna have to play. It's gonna be a lot of things. For one, the kicker's gonna have to fucking make all his kicks. Period. Point blank. That's what it's gonna have to be. Two, we're gonna have to play sound game. We're gonna have to play a sound game. Basically no penalties, if any. You know what I'm saying? And allow them to commit more penalties than us. If that's the case, everybody stay the fuck back. Ain't no offside shit. Ain't no in neutral zone infraction because you play the New England Patriots and you think that you're going to try to get an edge on their ass. It's just something about that team where it's just they always fundamental, where they fundamentals look better than everybody else's, and then you'll be the one that get your shit called on. So everybody need to fucking stay behind, keep your ass back behind that line, jump when the ball is snapped. That's it. Look at that fucking ball. Other than that, I mean, we should be good as far as like I said, no penalty stuff. We need Ronnie to calm down, make sure that he stay in his composure. Like, the Steelers hit. I ain't mad about that, man. It's a rivalry game. It was a nullified play anyway. Yeah, hit them. You know what I'm saying? That's the Steelers. Like, you could do that. I know people was like getting on them and telling them not to do that shit, but I mean, it was the Steelers, man. Like, come on, it's a rivalry game. You gonna expect something like that? Like, you gotta let them know, like, it's still a freaking rivalry, even though we lost. But I don't think that was the play that like caused us the loss for sure. Definitely not. Anyway, but yeah, this game this is a must-win game. Everybody got to be clean. Everybody got to be sound. We gonna have to play a lot of man press on top of that because this offense, who we did not hire that dude Josh McDaniels as a coach, thank goodness. But he's coaching up a good offensive system right now. I mean, everything's timing. I mean, the Mac Jones is looking a whole lot better than what I thought he was gonna look like, especially coming out of Alabama. But this is rookie year. Everybody like has they flash in their rookie year because you really don't know what to expect. What they know or what they don't know in the NFL level yet. But then usually by year two, like there's always like a sophomore slump because now people got more film. They see what you do good. They see what you do bad. I mean, it's all, what I'm saying, more tape. There's more film on you now. So like right now he's playing very good football, and like I said, with that offensive line, even the guards, you know what I mean? The guards are it's not just the tackles, but I'll just pull out the tackles because I just noticed how good they are, especially against premium, elite talent athletes. Joey Bosa comes to mind. So yeah, just things like that. Where we gonna have to really play a really good game. It's really gonna be one in the trenches at the end of the day. On both sides, thank goodness we got one of the better offensive line. No, we don't got Conklin out there, who's like our top tier, but I'm gonna be watching Blake Hance a lot more, especially because they've been mentioning his name. So yeah, what else did I notice? Yeah, kicker going to make kicks, sound football. We need to play press. Now, I ain't gonna say we want to play press all the time, but we definitely need to play press enough to be jamming the receivers at the line to fuck up the timing on they offense because if they're definitely an offense that's predicated on Like, it's timing. Everything, people need to be at their spots at a specific time. Yeah, they got athletes, like I said, 25, where he could probably turn something in, like something that was nothing into something. So you got to watch him for sure. But other than that, um, we really don't got to worry about too much. Like I said, if you jam the receivers at the line and stuff like that, screen, you got to watch the screen game. And you got to watch the trick plays because they're going to have at least one or two of them. I'm definitely sure they're going to have at least one of them. So everybody needs. That's why it's really important that we kind of stay on our man. Don't overcompensate. Don't over pursue. Everybody just do their job, and just trust their man. Pretty much everybody got to trust each other. Everybody to do their job, and and people got to trust in themselves to do their job. So they got to go out there and go do it. So, once we get that and everybody's doing what they need to do, we just got to play a cleaner game than they do. That's it. That's all. We just got to play a cleaner game and a more intense game than they do. We got to be the smarter, the tougher, the more accountable team, because that's what they're going to be. That's how they're going to try to beat us, by being them. And that's what they've been so good at, is the fundamentals, the small things. They let you make the mistake while they just go out there and play hard. We got to play harder than them, but we got to be smarter than them. And I think that's all we is. And shout outs to Brian Hoyer, the original number 6 out here, that was out here bringing them dubs with him and Shanahan. Man, that Ohio guy, man, that was fucked up what we did to him when we got Johnny, man. Damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, if that was the Haslam's that did that shit for real, and it probably was, y'all know, but I ain't gonna, y'all doing better now, but we gonna remind you, Brian Hoyer, he was Ohio, and y'all didn't need to play no goddamn Johnny Manziel that early, man. Y'all fucked it all up, but we better now. We clean now. Ain't nothing wrong now. I'm happy we got Baker and all that, but, that was the original number 6, so Baker, you need to go give Brian Hoyer some dap. You know what I'm saying? But, nah, I think Jamie Collins was supposed to play, but he's not playing. But yeah, man, I mean, Dearness gonna have a big game. Just run behind your blocks, man. Just be. I mean, I know he going. I already feel that he ready for this game. I actually feel it. Like, I feel like he's about to try to ball out, man, for sure. And he may just ball out. So if you got fantasy, you may want to put him as your flex. Yeah, man. I mean, dude, like, this is gonna be it's gonna be a tense one, man. I don't know if it's gonna be high scoring. I think it'll be like in the middle, maybe like a 30-point-ish game. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a little less. It's kind of cold out, but I think if we kind of don't allow them to dictate our run game, we should be all right. You know what I mean? Because that's what they're gonna really want to try to do. And you don't want to get into a 30 throwing the ball 30 times, because that allows them to keep it close. When I noticed, like, when they lost to Dallas and stuff like that, yeah, Dak pulled it off at the end, but it had to go to overtime to do it. You don't want to get into those type of games where you're throwing the ball with them and the ball's in the air going through different people's hands many times. I mean, we gonna throw it. I'm not saying not throw it at all. I'm just saying that many times where it's at least more than 30, like, yeah, once you at 31, it's like it should be close to the end of the game, pretty much. It should be like, there's 2 minutes left and we're up. So, or it's tied up and we about to give it to the kicker and the kicker's about to win it. So, I hope it don't come down to that. I hope I'm wrong, but we'll see. The Real and Sister Browns fan, peace.